Welcome, viewers. In a jaw-dropping moment that has left fans buzzing, Joe Rogan confronted late-night host Jimmy Kimmel during a recent live episode of The Joe Rogan Experience, exposing what many are calling the hypocrisy of political commentary in entertainment. This explosive exchange not only captivated the audience but also ignited a fierce debate about the role of comedians in shaping public discourse. The segment began with Rogan and Kimmel discussing the current state of comedy and its intersection with politics. Rogan, known for his candid and unfiltered style, quickly pivoted to the subject of Kimmel's past comedic skits that targeted former President Donald Trump. "Jimmy, you've made a career out of roasting Trump, but don't you think it's a bit hypocritical coming from someone who's been part of the Hollywood elite?" Rogan challenged, setting the stage for a heated discussion. Kimmel, who has built his brand on sharp political satire, attempted to defend his position. "It's important to hold powerful people accountable through humor," he argued, his tone defensive. However, Rogan wasn't having it. "But let's be real, Jimmy. You're part of that same system you're critiquing. It's not just about humor, it's about genuine accountability," Rogan pressed, his voice steady and firm. The audience erupted in applause, clearly resonating with Rogan's perspective. As the conversation intensified, Rogan exposed some of Kimmel's past comments and actions that seemed to contradict his current stance. "You've poked fun at Trump for years, but what about the other side? Are you really being fair and balanced, or just playing to your audience?" he questioned. Kimmel, visibly taken aback, struggled to respond, highlighting the tension that had built up during the exchange. Fans of both personalities took to Twitter to express their opinions, with many applauding Rogan for his boldness. Joe Rogan just called out Jimmy Kimmel. "This is the kind of conversation we need in media," one user tweeted, while another remarked, "Kimmel looked caught off guard. This is why I love Rogan's podcast." Rogan continued to push back, raising questions about the responsibilities of comedians in today's political climate. "You've got a platform, and with that comes a responsibility to present a full picture, not just what fits your narrative," he asserted. Kimmel, trying to regain control, argued that comedy often reflects societal sentiments. However, Rogan countered, "Sure, but it shouldn't just be a reflection of one side. That's where the hypocrisy lies." In a particularly striking moment, Rogan referenced how comedians like George Carlin and Richard Pryor tackled complex issues with nuance and depth. "They didn't just pick one side, they challenged everyone," he said, prompting nods of agreement from the audience. Kimmel, recognizing the weight of Rogan's comparison, replied, "I get that, but times are different now." This back and forth brought to light the challenges that comedians face in navigating an increasingly polarized landscape. As the segment drew to a close, it became evident that Rogan had successfully exposed the contradictions in Kimmel's approach to political humor. The lively exchange not only entertained viewers but also served as a reminder of the importance of accountability in comedy. In the aftermath of this explosive confrontation, viewers were left pondering the implications of Rogan's critique. Will Kimmel take this feedback to heart and strive for a more balanced approach in his comedy, or will he continue to lean into the narratives that resonate with his audience? The potential for change adds an intriguing layer to their dynamic. In conclusion, Joe Rogan's bold exposure of Jimmy Kimmel during this live segment has sparked a vital conversation about the intersection of comedy and politics. As audiences continue to reflect on the implications of this exchange, it is clear that Rogan's commitment to honest discourse remains essential in today's complex media landscape. With both Rogan and Kimmel likely to remain influential voices, one thing is certain: the dialogue around accountability in comedy is far from over. Please like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.